Confinement Theory by Bryn Berry. Confinement theory is an antagonistic installation consisting of a room with multiple monitors in it. As the user enters the installation area, the monitors go from displaying screens of white and gray smoke to displaying dark humanoid figures who will begin to harass and antagonize the user. The behavior of the figures on the screen will be determined by the number and position of users in the installation space, which will be determined by sensors in the room. The intention of this piece is to make the user think about the effects of long-term confinement on the human psyche. Confinement has two huge roles in the world we currently live in: quarantine and prison. While this piece is not intended to oppose the restrictions we have had to endure during COVID, it does ask the user to think critically about the ways confinement has affected them during these rough times. Within the context of confinement in prison, this piece serves to show how confinement as a means of punishment is inherently cruel and inhumane. There is a hope that the user will draw a connection between the slight confinements they have had to endure during COVID and the long-term to lifelong confinements that prisoners have to endure. The figures on the monitors will be formed and made convincing through the use of motion capture equipment. The sensors do not have to be anything fancy, they just need to be able to sense the vague positions and number of people in the room. Ideally, there would be some level of audio element, but it is not yet formed.